after like learning the features of a programming language and getting into program with the language, we need to know how to install this language, right? So I won't be explaining much about the installation process, but I would just give you a glimpse. To install Rust, you need to just go into a Google or any other browser that you want, and then just type in Rust. So you can see, you will just get to this website. I think you can see it, right? Oh, wait, just a minute. My stuff is like up here, so I cannot see it anyway. Wait a minute. Just yeah. So just go to Google and type Rust. So you would be prompted with this website that is the official website of Rust Foundation. And then you can get into getting started, and then you will have multiple options. Whether if your system is 32-bit, then you can use for 32-bit installation, or else you can install Rust using Rust up in it 64-bit for your 64-bit system, or else if you just don't want to like install Rust for this period of time, then you can also use it without installing by this methodology called as the Rust Playground. Okay. Now, Rust Playground actually is an online compiler for Rust. It allows you to execute the programs without actually having a compiler in your system. As you can see here the output, right? So there is an input and we can see an output. I will just delete this and just type hi. I can see the output, right? So the output changed, and that's all about the installation part. And you can install it yourself after some period of time or after the entire session is completed, and then do try out programs that we would be discussing in today's session. Okay, so more and more practice is required in order to be like proficient with the programming language itself. Okay, and yeah, so I think we have discussed. Okay. And I want, if you're actually installing Rust into your system, then please make sure that you install an IDE as well. And the preferred IDE would be VS Code. If you have heard of VS Code, then you must be using it because it's considered as the top IDE by Stack Overflow as well. So you can use any editor. It's not a problem. And the suggested one would be VS Code. You can just go to the VS Code website and install it as well. Okay. And if you're using VS Code, then you should be using the Rust Analyzer extension in VS Code, which should be showing in a while. Okay. And that's all about the initializing setup. If you have any doubts with the installation or setup, please do ask in the chat or as well in the the group WhatsApp group that you have. We will discuss it in there. Now we are more concentrated on the contents that we will be looking into. Okay. So the installation is pretty much simple. Just go to the website, download it, and then tada, you will be ready to work with Rust. Okay.